something, unless there was anything you wanted to discuss off the air, as we are occasionally
Too late
wont
now.
to do.
No, too late now.
I mean, I at least ask you how you are. You seem warm. Is it? Are you warm?
I've been all day in the yard. I did what
What?
you did last week, and I murdered some bees. Finally, I thought
Yeah,
to
but
hell
I
with this.
I did it on a day that it wasn't 30 degrees.
Well, you see, I my mower, the push mower,
Mm.
I got it back from the small engine guy because I thought, oh look, I've got to take care of some of this grass now. It's getting abysmally long, and
Mm.
I do love the idea. I do love the idea of no.
I
But what are we on?
also.
We're on the
Mm, I
yeah,
also love it.
yeah, but it's the 20th of May, and I thought, okay, look, your bees, come on, you've had your chance. My lawn, my lawn is it's now getting completely unmanned. If I leave it another 11 days, then my lawnmower won't get through it. So I thought I'm going to have to do it, and then I started the thing. I just had it serviced, and sure enough, it cut out and died on me after about 20 minutes because the carb is just shot.
Yeah.
So therefore, I thought, well, there's only one thing left to do. Um,
And he got out the
all
scythe.
that, yeah, I got a sickle, and no, I thought I'll get the big boy out, and the thing with the flat tire and the battery that doesn't work and everything. I hauled out the ride on. I thought I'm never going to get this started because it hasn't been started in about 3 years.
Mm.
It was in my the garage of my old house. But sure enough, sort of jump starting it and filling the tires with air and stuff, it sparked into life. And then I had the audacity to actually run over a really high tree root with it, and yeah, and it went and the blade came off, and the thing shut off. Yeah, it made quite a horrible noise, and I thought I just killed it. I just killed the ride-on after it's sitting there doing nothing. But I sort of threw it on some chocks, lay underneath it, and did use some rudimentary mechanical skills that I have. It reattached the blade, and she fired right up nearby, and I did the rest of it. Yeah, I felt I
Well,
felt
I
like I
mean,
knew
well
what I was
done.
doing. It was very. I know, I know.
I mean, I had a slightly warm day, but only because I was stuck in my non-air conditioned car, driving everyone all over the place. Because the cat went to the
Uh,
vet, and Joe had to go to school, and then to her mom's, and then back, and then the dog had to go to a groomer. So I was just in a very hot car. So
ah,
much less
right.
work, same heat, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff today in the
Mm.
yard. Lots of stuff that I
What a
needed to be doing, and
weird day to
as a
choose to
result,
do it, though, because I mean, I have stuff to do. There's stuff to do outside, and I went,
yeah,
I'm gonna do it tomorrow when it's 16
yeah,
degrees.
that's right. I understand. Look, Ross, I get 2 days off. I came off my night shift this morning,
Yeah.
and I'm back to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday all day. So I thought I'm going to literally, no, not lit, yes, literally
Mm.
make hay while the sun shines. So I'm going to cut that grass, turn it to hay, and
Well done.
so yeah, I've got to fill my 48 hours with something productive
Well,
in the
well,
yard, and I did.
what if it rained? This was my no mow May one year. I had to do it just because every time I had a free moment, like on any of the free days that I had to mow, it would rain. And I was like, this
Yeah.
was the day that I was going to do it, and it's just
Hmm.
shucking down rain, and I'm
Yeah, yeah. Well, there you go. This
trying
is
to.
why I had to do it, and I had to really take advantage of things.
Also true.
Anywho,
Tis
beer
lush out
time.
there.
I've been
Yes,
I've been
absolutely.
so
I
looking forward to sitting down with a cold beer this
Mm-hmm.
evening.
Yep. Oh, I can understand.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
too.
I was, but you are
Yeah.
definitely there. So without any further
Mm.
ado, it's 8:01. Not bad. Not bad for on time. I
Uh,
am Ross. Joining me as my co-host Ian, and together, probably in about each of our third shirts today, we are attempting to drink Nova Scotia Dry. Mine mine was smelly and sweaty, but I think for different reasons, but mine was mostly covered in cat hair because I had to take my cat to the vet. You have been working up a sweat and working up a storm, so yeah, I think we deserve today, if not the last 260 weeks. Today we deserve some cold beer. I think.
Agreed. Are you wearing a Toronto Blue Leafs shirt? I believe you are.
First of all, Toronto
Yes.
Maple Leafs.
Yes.
It's a t-
That's what I said.
and second of all, no. I am
Oh,
wearing
what is it?
it's a t-shirt. See, it says staff at the bottom. This is my
Oh, yeah.
staff t-shirt that I got for a conference that my work did 6 years ago.
Okay. I'm going to take a closer look
It's
at
just
this.
it's
I'm
just a
going to
nice
move
color.
in.
It's like a bluish purple. I really like the color. It's kind of it's a good knit. It's
Right.
kind of stretchy, but I just it's a comfy shirt, and I put it on because I it was the first thing that fell out of the closet when I was deciding not to wear my black yet not black t-shirt that I was wearing previous because it was coated in white fur. I looked like a Sasquatch. It was yeah. It was
Mm,
quite terrible.
mm,
However,
mm.
what do you drink on a hot day? Honestly, and we've talked about this an awful lot, and we talked about the lawn mowing beers, and you did actually mow the lawn, so well done. But the lawn mowing, you drink
Thank you.
the lagers. You get into the lagers, and
Yeah.
so I've even I've gone against my own advice. These have been in the fridge. I often will even drink a lager at kind of a not cold but cool temperature, but these are cold. And what we've got
Mm.
uh, there's even more lagers in the fridge because you got us some rice lagers and Japanese lagers, and I didn't want to bring those into the mix because these ones are all they're a little bit different. We've got a light lager, we've got a jalapeno lime lager, and a Vienna lager. So just run the gauntlet, see what's going on.
Mm.
Tis
Do you know what I've
tis what
got
we figured.
in 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 place of my peanuts this evening? I've gone all.
June bugs.
I've gone all. Yeah. Yeah. There was one in the house last night. There. I don't know how they get in, but because they're so big, they
They're
should
already
probably
there.
be knocking on the door before they come in. But they can. I've got one of these. Have you seen these in the superstore? I've got some Donair,
Yes,
some Halifax Donair chips
I
this
have
evening.
I have
Yes.
seen those, and I'm
Right.
wondering. Well, you've obviously sampled a couple.
Lots. I've got those instead of my peanuts. I don't think they taste anything like Donair. That's not to say I'm not enjoying them. I
Okay.
am enjoying them, but yeah, I'm not quite. I don't know what the flavor is that I'm tasting, but it's not. It's if I had to close my eyes and do a taste test, Ross, and someone said, "What's that supposed to be mimicking?" I ain't gonna say Donair,
Hmm.
but it's perfectly lovely.
Hmm.
I like them.
Well, that's good.
I like them.
I,
Yeah.
I, I like if you go over into the international aisle, and I love the concept of the international
Yes.
aisle at the grocery store, and they bring in sort
Yeah.
of imported Japanese flavors and things, and you can get Lay's chips, but
Yeah.
they're
I
cucumber
know.
and avocado flavor
Yeah.
and things. And I haven't tried many of those, and I think I tried a smoky chicken, or a smoky chicken chip one time, and I did not care for it, and I've never tried any outside of the generic six types
I
since.
have. I did try the cucumber one, and it was quite delicious. That was a
Was
couple of
it
years ago.
interesting?
I really enjoyed
Hmm.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anywho, first up
Oh, big
at
flies.
the lowest of the ABVs is 4.0% because this is a light lager. So from Big Spruce comes the Camp Spruce Organic Light Lager, 4.0%. And on the side of the can, and I do love it's brown, so you sort of think like a brown ale or a stout or something like that. Like it gives me
Hmm.
the brownishness gives me the concept of like a chocolatishness. I mean, this would be a fantastic can for the Nanaimo, honestly, because it's that sort of color of candied, chocolatey, dark loveliness. Um,
Yeah, and it's kind of got a fiery glow to it for the
yeah,
wording and everything. So
but it's
yeah,
it,
I can
it's
see.
a it's a camp, so probably just sort of what you would drink
Yeah.
at a camp on a camping trip, summer camp. And it doeth say down the side, feet up and flip flops on, smelling like sunshine and bug spray and sunscreen all in one. The days are long and the nights are warm. Yup, it's finally summer. A crisp lager while you BBQ, a lawn mowing champion's treat, and a stargazing till midnight kind of vibe. This one's for you. Feather light and extra refreshing. Your summer beer on repeat.
Wow, I like everything that I just heard about that.
Mm,
Can it live up to it? I would. All those things was in my life today. All of those things, apart from the stargazing. But if I sit out here long enough, that's going to happen too.
mm.
Every one of those things.
Did you have barbecue? Did you?
Barbecue is right in front of me. I just went and got a brand new canister today, and it's $42, by the way. If you're wondering how much it is to exchange these days,
Really?
$42. Yes,
I
not
don't
cheap.
barbecue enough to exchange all that often, honestly.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
well, you and me both. But I want to get back into it again,
Yeah, well,
and I
fair.
and I got a royal one and exchanged it 42 of your Canadian dollars, which is not cheap.
Now, the thing. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so the Camp Spruce Light Ale, it is available in the LC as of right now. A lot of these are, but due
That's
to the really annoying method that uh, the search and the filters work for the NSLC website now, is
yeah.
I can't always find them, but it does say the Big Spruce. Oh, it does. Yeah, it's available in our location, Prince Street, Joe Howe. So these are available all over. So there you go. The Camp Spruce is available in the LCs in your location, ready to crack open. It's a little. It had a bit of a froth, not a huge one, not an enormous accident. Here's the other thing: is that having I mean, we don't often have too many of the big spruces, but we often have the serial killer when we got a guest on. Sometimes even someone from C bands. Oh, in fact, when we had
Yeah.
Cameron on, Cameron's associate. No, Cameron's associated with Breton, but I think we had that one then. I the long of the story is I don't think I have a big spruce pint glass.
Wow, you seem to have all the rest of them then. You
I've
showed me a photograph
got a
of what
number of
of
them.
everything you have on your shelf. It's like 45, isn't it? Is that how many you have? About 40,
I
45?
at least yes, at
At
least.
least.
I'm sort of accidentally collecting ones from I have the Science of Beer ones. I've got two
Mm,
now Toller ones, and I don't have a well, I didn't have a Spindrift, but I also don't have a Burnside Brewing one. At least I don't think I do.
yeah.
So I gotta get on this. I gotta get the collection back up to schnuff. This
Oh, no,
looks
like the color of
very
it.
golden for a light lager.
It
That's got some
Look at
color to it, you know?
it almost matches the yellow of the lettering,
Mm.
the Camp Spruce, and it's really nicely done, isn't it?
So when it says even a 4.0, we've had some 4.0 and it says, oh, this is a light lager, light beer, and it always comes out really looking really pale and pathetic looking. So
Yeah,
I have high hopes because I like what happens at Big Spruce. I like a lot of the beers that they do, and
yeah.
honestly, now that I have had my go to for a light beer with a lot of flavor is the Session IPA from Briggenbark, and you have that, and it's like a 3.0, 3 point. It's very low, like 3.3. I think it's sub 3.5, and it
Wow,
bursts with flavor. So much flavor
flavor.
to it.
Yeah,
Where normally, if you
yeah.
sort of have, oh, are you having a light beer? You think, oh, this is just going to be tap water with a hint of flavor in it, isn't it?
Oh, well, I've been through that a number of times with you. How your Canadian beers and are generally stronger
Mm,
than what I'm used to in the UK. And I've said a number of times that a best bitter that's absolutely can be just gorgeous in the UK might only be 3.7, 3.8, and you'd think, and anyone else, if you, a Canadian be like, well, that's just a crappy old watery, but it's so not. It's so full of flavour. I don't know how they do it, but they manage to do it. Let's hope these boys they know something about brewing beers. Maybe they've packed plenty of flavour into this 4% for us.
buy beer. I was trying to see
It's
if I could find
hazy,
some.
Ross.
I was trying to see if I could find some merch, but I can't order one. So I guess we'll have to go to Cape Breton then, or I'll
Did
ask.
you get it all in? Because
It.
it's turned it nice and hazy.
Oh, I think it got
I love it.
nice and frosty. No, I think I'm gonna have to have a good guzzle and then get the rest in. I've chosen a
Yeah.
small glass.
Okay.
Regardless, all set. Charles.
Yes. Hmm.
Hmm.
What's that zing? What's that zing?
Is
Is
it?
it limey? Is it?
There might. Yeah. It, there is a little bit of a fruity lime to it, isn't there?
There is.
It's
Is it
rather
lime?
carbonated. I was trying to take more gulps, but I couldn't keep taking the gulps because of the fizz. Not that the head on it is beautiful. Look at that. I mean if this turns up, you're definitely not saying to yourself, "Why that right there? That is a light lager." This looks like quite a thick ale. The body on it is impressive. I was not
It
expecting this for
remind
a 4.0.
it it reminded me as soon as I started quaffing. It reminded me of when we've done shandies, radlers in the past,
Mm-hmm.
and they've put just a little bit of lemonade or some lime in there. That's what I got from this immediately. It's very light and it's just what I want right now, to be honest, in this heat. Uh, it's like a radler, and that's not a bad thing. It doesn't say it's a radler. What does it say? Just organic light lager.
Light, yep.
Yeah. Well, it's that, but it's definitely got the zestiness of a radler that's been tainted tainted with lemonade or lime, and I like it.
I'm There's something going on with that lime flavor that I'm not
100% with.
sure that I'm enjoying.
Okay. Does it
But
remind you a tiny bit of the South? Was it South Side? The lemon radler that Wayfarers used
the
to do.
new
Was it called
formula,
Southside?
yes, it reminds me of the new
Okay.
formula of that. So
Yeah.
definitely a less
Yeah.
sweet radler. It tastes more. If you
Right.
could make a bitter lemonade, like a non-sweetened lemonade radler,
Uh-huh.
I think it would be
Uh-huh.
close to that. But it's not what they're saying. They're saying crisp, feather light, extra refreshing.
Yes.
Feather light
Yeah.
is interesting because I honestly it tastes kind of heavy for what it is.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I think it's very refreshing, quite light. I'm not getting a heaviness from this. It's going down. I have to stop myself from drinking it. I feel like I just want to throw the whole thing in my gullet
Hmm.
straight away.
I was a little worried about that, but
Mm.
I don't know. It's not quite. It's not quite crisp. There's a weird kind of tangy, and it's doing the lemonade thing without the sweetness, but
Yeah.
the bitterness, and it's kind of sticking to the roof of my mouth. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm not quite so sure about that one. Huh.
I'm perfectly fine with it. It's not knocking the socks off for us. But it's very refreshing.
Yep.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Well,
It's doing everything it says it does on the can. But you're saying it's a little heavier than you expected it to be, whereas I'm not. I'm not.
I thought it was a little heavier than I was expecting. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's like unwelcomingly heavy,
Yeah.
but where it says it's a light lager, I thought it was going to be much crisper and much easier to drink than this. All right, it's sticking.
Yeah.
It's
It is it?
It is. It's sticking.
It's funny, you were talking about looking at that can, and it reminds you of some of the darker and heavier brown ales and stouts and things that you would normally associate that kind of beer can with. Yeah, I agree with that. The can doesn't, even though the lettering is the same color as the beer. This is the kind of drink that normally has a white can with a lime or a lemon on it. You know what I mean? That Nine Locks do, or who always does that whole range of fruity watermelony things and stuff. And they're always in very light cans. Is it Propeller? Is it Garrison? Or
Good
what?
Robot?
Nine Locks. Oh,
Might be
I'm good at
Good
this.
Robot.
Anyway, it's a Halifax one. It's definitely a Halifax one.
Oh.
And yeah, a whole range of them. It might be even Propeller. That a big summer. They do selection packs with about 4 or 5 of these fruity numbers. These light.
Propeller did that, yeah, because they had the
Propeller did
the
that,
Tango Mango and things like that.
Yeah. Well, this reminds me of that as well.
Hmm.
One of those kinds. It wouldn't be out of place in one of those boxes, and it's 4%, so it is light affair. So that would fit right in.
I don't know. It's a little weird. It just doesn't seem to match the personality that I was thinking it was going to. And based
Mm.
on what was said on the can, it's going to be very refreshing. You know, super light and this and that. And I don't know if it's just what's kind of in my mouth already. Like, did I have a heavy supper? I don't know, but
Ah,
it seemed heavier than I wanted it to. Anywho,
I'm gonna have a donair right
just pop a donair between every single one. That
now.
can't go wrong at all. Now, okay, so speaking of big flavor, this once again the next one is in the 568 milliliter can. So this is
Yeah, excellent.
the big can. Now, what was the other one? It was the double IPA from. Is it Happy Place IPA from Burnside? I
Yeah,
think the double
yeah.
their double was also. It's the only other one that I've seen in the 568 can. But this is the YOLO Jalapeno Lime Lager, coming in at 4.5%. Now this one is made by Annapolis Brewing Company, and it's up over there. But it's not their usual can. You know, usually they've got the big Annapolis logo, and it's all kind of in those colors. But they went big on jalapeno or lime, especially. They went and kind of lager. Where I don't know why they're splitting from their regular motif and art style. Clean and
Hmm.
refreshing with a hint of jalapeno and lime. Doesn't have any description, any further description on the can. It's very. I want to say 70s, very popping with the big lettering. It's kind of funky, psychedelic, very artsy curves, using a lot of the jalapeno and lime with sort of green motifs, but a bit of orange snuck in there for fun. But the Annapolis Brewing Company website, annapolisbrewing.com, says indulge in the bold and refreshing taste of YOLO Jalapeno Lime 569 milliliter light lager. It is a light lager. It doesn't say that on the can. Crisp and easy drinking with a zesty lime twist and just a hint of jalapeno heat. Perfectly balanced for flavor and drinkability, this 4.5 ABV lager is your go-to companion for barbecues, beach days, and every spicy adventure in the between.
Is it El Diablo? That one that is the other one. It's got the old jalapenos in it that we've tried. I
Yes,
think, and that was my very first imbibance
it
with you.
was.
Sat on your deck, yeah, with my guitar and playing Mexican music, whatever that was. And I couldn't taste it at all. And then Brittany was saying, "What do you mean you can't taste it?" And then I had a second can because back in those days you would just do two cans of the same one. I think.
We
All the
would, wouldn't
days
we?
of yore. It's like,
Man,
yeah, you just do. But the second can,
having a
it just
backup was a
I
lot
was
of fun.
like, it was a great idea. Because the second one, I was like, what on earth happened? All of a sudden, it's exploding. The jalapeno is exploding in my mouth. Now, is this just saying a hint of
It
jalapeno?
says hint,
So,
hint
yeah,
of jalapeno heat.
uh huh. I really enjoyed that one. I've had it since again, and I really
Oh,
came to enjoy it. Oh, can you smell it? Can you smell it? Oh, you can. Okay.
oh,
Hmm.
oh my goodness! That smells like cutting vegetables. That is wow. That is a very. I mean, and I know that the smell is different from taste. Obviously,
Oh yes.
it
My
was.
God, it
Whew,
does, doesn't it?
it
Yeah.
came. It popped right out of the can, didn't it?
That's got a pepper, isn't it? Yes, like a. It
Yes.
smells like a green pepper, actually. Like a. Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't that
just very strong.
amazing?
Now, okay, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was expecting. That is what I think a light lager should look like. That's very pale, can't see through it. It's just yeah, color
Ah,
wise, it's
nice.
much less orangey than the Camp
It,
Spruce. Even though this one's got a bit of an ABV on it. What are we at? We've gone
uh,
from 4.0 to 4.5. Whoosh, flying along. But the head has gone away immediately. I feel like I've poured a ginger ale. There's some carbonation still in there, not much coming up from the bottom.
what about the color? It's almost green. It's. Oh, by the way, the black flies and the mosquitoes now are they are massing. So this was I wanted to do this because it's that kind of evening, but they are massing big time.
I wanted to sit in my
Um,
nice cool basement because it's that kind of evening. So here I am down here. Oh, that's right. I need to switch over to Annapolis Royal. I'm not in Big Spruce anymore. Uno momentito.
ow, bugger off.
Do you want to change locations by chance?
Oh yeah, I think I do. They are moving in big time.
Much fair.
Yeah. Would you would you allow me sort of a moment? I'll come back to you
Absolutely.
in about a minute. Yeah.
We'll cut
Thanks, man.
to intermission music for for a moment.
This is the perfect Australian hat. One of those Australian hats that you want to dangle some corks from. It's supposed to keep the flies out. Oh, they're all over the screen and everything. My God. But I don't have some corks.
Do they keep them away from your face, or do they keep you away from you in general? Because they're still all over
Oh,
your arms if you have corks hanging from your hat. So what's the point of that?
yeah, of course they are. Well, it just keeps them out of
Face-ish.
you
Oh,
if you
well, that'll solve things.
because
Okay.
you're moving all the time.
Yup.
Yeah, this is too much, man. Ow! I'll see you in about a minute.
All right.
Bye. Bye.
Slight pause. Oh, whilst we fix things. Hello. look at the green screen magic happening. I can be on both sides. Very exciting. He'll be right back. I can't get enough of that smell. If it's any, and I only got like half the can in this glass. I need more 20-ounce pint glasses. Oh, the carbonation is gone. So glad it's ice cold. Hooray for ice coldliness. Can I do this? Well, no. There. Bit better. Bit better. Turn that off. Seems about right. What I'm doing is I'm trying to leave some silences because when I finally edit these and go through them, whenever I see a long silence, that's when I go and I aim to cut out long silences. Oh my God, I'm getting kicked out of my own meeting. This is going fantastically. We are still live though. The internet is not working. Please, if it's working. Ooh. My battery is a very low state of affairs. Do I keep having some more of this Camp Spruce?
I'm back.
Yeah, there.
That's better.
Most importantly, did the flies start getting in the beer?
No, I don't think so. No, but they were all. I thought when I sat down, I thought, oh, they're not too bad. I'll get through this. But when it just begins to get just a little bit dusky,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when they moved in for the kill. And I wasn't going to sit there for another half an hour. That was bad.
You just have to
That was
surround
as bad
yourself
as
with
they've been.
citronella candles. That'll do it.
Oh, I should have done that. I've got some citronella candles. It's a good idea. A bit late now.
I'm not
And my neck
convinced
is.
that they work a whole bunch.
Do you not think? Do you think it's a conspiracy that it's
Oh no, I
just
don't
by
think
the
it's a
citronella
conspiracy.
companies?
It's just one of those things. There could be a placebo effect. You know, someone noticed that it shooed away some flies, so then they made an entire industry out of it, and now.
Yeah. I don't know. I do have citronella candles. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't even think of to light them. Never mind. Do you like the smell of citronella?
I do.
You can plant it, can't you? Yes.
I do kind of like it. So I've got some some oil candles, and they've got a little rope that comes up,
Yeah,
and so you pour the citronella
yeah,
oil into them, and I like those.
yeah.
I got those.
But if
Fetch those out.
but if this is, I'm assuming citronella is lemony, is it not?
Yeah.
Lemony. Yeah, yeah. Well, if it's supposed to keep them away, and this beer, the first one, I'm convinced was very lemony,
Mm-hmm.
limey, and this one's going to be limey.
Yeah.
I don't think it's keeping them away, man. They seem quite happy to hang around and
Yeah. I mean, they might
smell of the lemon.
they veer
So
in towards citronella, and then they'd be all like, "Ooh, that's the poison stuff." But this stuff over here, I'm gonna. Here we go.
yeah, maybe.
Comes right on top of
Okay.
it. Did I mention
I didn't try it yet.
that the head on mine was nothing? And I poured in a little more,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to see there's a bit of carbonation going on in there, but it's looking more like a cider, and
I'll buy that.
smelling
Yeah.
kind of like a weird cider. Like if someone told me this was a green pepper cider, I'd be yep,
Yeah,
that's what that
it's
smells like. And looks
definitely.
like.
It doesn't smell of jalapeno. It smells like green pepper.
And
Yeah.
does it smell like
Yeah.
a hint of pepper though? It smells like a
No, it smells.
blast. That's pretty strong.
You know, the other move, the last can we had was an organic. Well, this is definitely smelling organic. This smells like the compost heap.
Yum, tasty. All right, well, cheers to the
Yeah.
to the compost
Cheers.
heap.
To the compost heap. Ooh,
Huh.
isn't that interesting? Yeah, the jalapeno is definitely there. It's
That's not
yeah,
a hint.
there's a bit going on there. Well, it's not blowing your face off, but it's yeah, it's definitely there.
Crisp,
The
easy
pepper.
drinking, zesty lime twist,
Yeah, I'm getting a lime there as well.
and a hint of jalapeno heat.
Okay, it's slightly more than a hint. It's a generous hint. But I'm getting the lime, and I was getting that from the last one too. This is like the same profile, but with with more going on.
I think this one matches the easy drinking more because like I keep saying the Camp Bruce, it just had something a little heavy. The body of it was more of a medium bodied ale. It tastes more like it than a light lager. Where this one, this one feels a lot lighter in the body of it. So I think this one is matching what it's trying to do, despite the fact that I think if you're going to tell me that there's a hint of jalapeno heat and not tell me that this is a spicy meatball, I
It's
feel like
not,
you
though.
need to be told it's got and you know what I would give it? It's got a sneaky spice to it.
A sneaky spice.
Where you sort of say,
Okay.
oh,
Well,
yeah, there's a
there's-
spice, and then it kind of rolls and it builds, and you're sort of, ooh, that tastes a bit like jalapeno. And then there's the actual sharp spice in the back, and you're, oh, yeah, okay, it kind of feels like I've eaten something spicy right now, and you're sort of saying, oh, okay. It reminds me of some of the earlier version of the El Diablo that I remember, and then there was a propeller
Yeah.
jalapeno as well, and it's the only time I remember
Yep.
thinking that you have a drink of beer, and then you think, oh, that's spicy, oh, I need something else, and you think, oh, I'll just drink this beer, and you keep
and you
going.
drink some more to take the burn away.
You go, that's better. Oh no, that's worse. Oh my god,
Yeah.
just panic.
Wow. Isn't it funny?
I feel like it's
Rebecca, can you smell this?
I think it's sneaky.
What immediately? What does it smell of?
What is it sneaking out there, Beckons?
Anything else? Like another pepper, like sweet pepper, green pepper. If you cut it, no, just getting jalapeno.
Just getting jalapeno. The smell on it. We definitely. I know what you're saying. Where it was definitely a freshly picked and cut green pepper. Oh my goodness!
Yep.
Here's
You
the
got it
problem
as soon as you open the can.
with the 568 ml can. I feel like I've drank a lot of this, and my glass is still full.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
but it's only light. I mean, that was what's that? Four was the last
4.5.
one. This is a 4.5.
It's
Yeah.
only 4.5.
I know these are light affairs.
He's so well trained by now. I do between the two, I prefer this, and
So do I.
I'm not sure. So if someone brings this to you, depending on how hot and how sunny it is, if it's one of those sunny evenings on the patio when the sun is like right directly in your eyes and you're having a good laugh with friends, and someone says, "Will you have another?" Yes, definitely. I would have another of
Oh,
these.
I'm having another one of these. Oh, absolutely. This is even though it's got that jalapeno kick,
I think
it's not. It's not.
I want
Yeah,
that.
it's not like oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
want to
It's
feel
not like
more of it.
oh my god. Yeah, so do I. It just gives it a little piquant, a little something
I
different.
I
And the last one was perfectly fine, but it was. But I didn't even mark it to be honest. But it was perfectly fine. The camp is it called campfire? I left the can out on the deck.
Camp Spruce.
Camp spruce.
I
It
wouldn't
was
have another.
fine.
I definitely wouldn't have another,
Okay.
and I'm not sure if if I'm hating on it because of the body and it just felt a little bit more heavy than I was expecting
Hmm.
for a 4.0. But
Weird.
this one tastes more like a 4.5. You know, I was expecting this and an even maybe even a slightly lighter body than this in the Camp Spruce, and I didn't get it.
Can I can I use the I know that look, this isn't crossing over into a territory that I don't want it to, but there's just a hint of sours to this one.
To this one?
Yes,
Hmm.
um, just a hint,
Hmm.
and I know that sour devotees would be like, no, no, but this is less like a beer to me, and just it's just heading
Hmm.
slightly toward the sour territory.
I
But I really like it.
I think I can agree to that because there's something in oh, what am I thinking of? There's something goes on in your mouth where the salivatory glands react to certain things, and they would react to like a
Mm.
sour flavor. You get you know, a sour candy or something with that sour sugar on it, like a sour key or
Yeah,
grapefruit
yeah,
or you know an actual lemon. And but you're and you would start and you just start drooling
yeah.
all over the inside of your mouth. And what's happening with more the jalapeno than the lime, but the whole mixture going on in there. And I find myself like after having a swig of this, and I have drank the beer afterwards. After a mouthful of this, I'm sort of I'm still
Mm.
I'm constantly trying to empty my mouth of fluid after
Mhm.
while trying to drink this beer. So it's a salivatory lager. Let's make that one more popular. This one oh yes makes you makes yeah just makes you start
what what's
frothing at the mouth.
what's the word? Salivatory? Is that what you're saying?
It is what I'm saying, but I'm not sure if I'm using that correctly. Basically, it it makes your mouth start to water. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, my mouth is watering. It smells so good. You know that's a thing that you get in North America. I don't know if it's a Britishism or do you say your mouth is watering when you smell when you really like
Yeah.
oh smell here it comes. It's almost at the table. Oh, and you already feel the saliva like forming in the inside of your mouth in anticipation
We
of it.
I mean the verb of course would be salivating. But you're calling it
Okay.
what are you saying? A salivatory? How are you even saying it?
I was saying salivat.
It sounds like an Italian, like the leader of
Salvatore.
the Godfather. Yeah, that's
Vito,
like
Vito, Vito, where's
Peter.
Salvatore?
You know, he's out on a hit at the moment, boss. He's going to take out he's going to take out a hit at the moment.
He's, he's over in the corner
Salvatore.
eating jalapeno peppers and sour keys.
Mm, and salivating.
That's Salvatore, Salvatore, and that's Sal, like Uncle
Yeah.
A. You got to take that over to Uncle Sal. Suddenly, we've gone from a really horrendous
Sal.
Italian accent over to a really horrendous New York accent. But Sal is and so Sal I think has been shortened in New York Italian circles from Salvatore, but this is salivatory.
Salivatory.
Salivatory. So right wing saliva.
Where
Six
are you going
people
now
will
with
get
this?
that joke. Whatever. But it says salivatory refers to anything that induces or associated with or is accompanied by the production of saliva.
Ah,
So I'm
okay.
saying this is a
Well, I'll be damned.
salivatory lager because I mean, I am still between gulps. I'm sort of.
Hmm.
Are you experiencing the same thing? Is your mouth watering? Are you salivating between gulps?
I may well be. I
He's
may
not
well
sure.
be. I
Excellent.
wasn't sure. I wasn't sure of what it was, but maybe I am doing that very thing. Um, by the way, let me just ask
Drinking a
just
pint
a
in between the
simple
pints.
yes or no. Do you like this?
Yes.
Good. I do too. I do too. This is really refreshing. The lime is refreshing me. The jalapeno is just giving it a little something that I didn't know I wanted. A lime lager, but I'm glad I'm getting it. You know those all those Mexican the sols and the not the south but the sols and the Mexican cervezas, the big ones that are selling. I forget what they're
Would
called.
you put
Uh,
Corona in as a Mexican
Corona, thank
lager?
you. Well,
Why?
I think I would. I mean, look, I believe it comes from Mexico. Let's
Mm-hmm.
unless you're gonna suddenly blow my mind and say actually it doesn't come
Oh,
from
it's
Mexico.
probably
I
made
think
in
it does.
Nebraska by this point. I don't know, but
Okay,
and
China,
not
but it's
it's
a
the kind of thing.
Mexican style. Mexican
Yeah,
style.
but I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
is it racist to say I think I would prefer a Mexican lager style to be spicy like this? I would love for this to be the style. I would love for this to be the most popular drink in Mexico, Central American countries, and South American countries. I would love for this to be a big deal because I know pepper production and pepper growth works best in sort of hotter countries closer to the equator. So the industry is there for pepper growing. I thought we get all of our peppers from obviously south of us. But when someone says, "Here, try this," it's a Mexican lager, and I drink it, and if it
Uh-huh.
tastes like Corona, I think, so is Mexican lager just gross? Is it awful? Is that the style it's supposed to be? And then the El Diablo is set up as this is a Mexican lager, but I think they say this is a Mexican lager with jalapeno in it.
Okay, so a Mexican lager. Why do they stick little bits of lime in it, or is that just a Western or North American thing, or even across the pond in the UK? I'm pretty sure they do as well. To put a little wedge of lime into Mexican beers,
Mm,
it's a thing. Is it might be just a marketing ploy? Do Mexicans add lime to their beers? Obviously, the wedge of is it lemon that they use when you're doing a tequila slammer? Tequila slammer. I hope I'm saying that right. Tequila slammer. Do they use lemon or lime with that?
no, it does seem to be the,
Is it just
what
a
I'm
Western
reading
thing?
is the main part of the style of a Mexican lager is it's a little sweeter, which is curious because the popularity also includes hey, add fruit to this.
But it's not. But lemon and lime is not your sweet
I
fruit. Those are bitter, citrusy, harsh.
I guess so, but so then do they work with it because there is a sweetened flavor in so much like making lemonade is the combination of lemon and sugar.
Yeah,
So if
it's
there's
the sugar
already
that
enough
makes it
sugar in there,
sweet,
then you
not the
put some
lemon.
lemon in your sugary
Uh,
beer, quote unquote sugary
yeah.
beer. I it's a continued exploration, but I have to say I like a spicy lager. I love this
So do I.
style.
So do
And
I.
short of saying calling it and probably to avoid racism calling it a spicy lager. I'd take this over a Corona. I'd take this over many of the popular large scale ones we've had. What was they tried to sell, what was it called, Brahma or something like that from Brazil. There was some gross thing. It had three red X's on a green label. Three red X's, green label, Brazilian lager. Began with a B.
Was it Nova Scotian? Was it a craft beer?
Oh no, goodness no. It
Oh,
was
okay.
coming through
Okay.
through the through the liquor store, but they made a
Oh,
huge deal of it. Dos Equos, no, was it like
I'm
there were
I'm also getting Ross. You know, we were talking about the vegetable right at the beginning. You went, oh my goodness, it's pepper. What's that other vegetable that, or often I'll crack open and immediately think, oh my God, it smells of. This has also got a little bit of butterbean, a little bit of butterbean
do you
going on
think
as well.
so?
The smell, if you give this, get your nose into the glass and just, mm, mm. I think more so now that I'm down at the bottom of the glass. Don't know. I do know it's got butterbean. I've almost finished it. I don't want to finish it. I know it's going to be scored higher than the other one, but the Vienna Lager is waiting in the wings.
It is. Yep. I'm happily giving this good marks because in what it's trying to do and what it's telling you, and it says here you go, try a jalapeno lime lager. And you think,
Yeah.
okay, what's happening here? And then here's what I love. It says 4.5. Now on the can, I'm not seeing anything that says that it's a light beer, but on the website it specifically does say this is a light beer,
Yeah.
which I feel like would be kind of nice to be on here. As soon as I see 4.5, I think, oh, that's a little lighter.
Yeah.
On,
Yeah.
but
I like a light beer. I don't know about you.
It's all right.
4.5% to me is not a light beer. Anything below, I've been here long enough now to know that typically light lagers are typically are about 4, are they not? All the big boys will give you their regular 5%, and then that like the mass-produced ones, and their lighter version are always
4.0. You're right.
That's right, 4. That's it, 4.0. To me, 4.5 is not a light ABV'd beer. It's I know you're Canadian, so you'd be like, yeah, it is.
It's slightly below your 5.0s, I guess.
Yeah.
And so as soon as I would see that, I would say, all right, I'm looking for slightly lighter body, a bit more crisp, maybe better.
And it is
cooled. I really
think
this is doing so much of what it's advertising. I'm not saying this is my favorite beer ever. Is this better than El Diablo? There's an interesting question. I would love to compare the two of those because in a weird way, I'm wondering if this one has a bit more spice. The El Diablo is more sessionable. You can drink more of it because it's got more of the flavor. This has got more of the burn. Ha! Whoo! Gah!
I don't know. This one is not doing that for me. No. There's just it is subtle.
Taste buds are just dead, I'm sure.
Maybe. But like I say, that first time I tried El Diablo, I thought there wasn't anything going on, and then the second can was something extraordinary. I was like, wow, it's all over my face now. And like I say, I've had it since. I think they've dialed it back. They've not only changed the name of it. I don't want to be speaking too long about El Diablo because we're not even drinking it. You only live twice. But I think they dialed back the jalapeno on their El Diablo, so it was quite subtle. This one is also subtle to me. It's not smacking of jalapeno, but it's certainly there. And I don't want to be drinking. I don't want to be doing what you're doing and saying, "Oh my God, this is so hot! I've got to drink more beer." And try to take it away. I want to be able to drink it and just say, oh, there's a little something going on there. I like it without it dominating. And this doesn't dominate. It's just in the background, doing its thing. I've got the hint of lime. It is sessionable. It's very refreshing, and it's 568 mil
It's a big old
of
can.
it too.
And I
Yeah.
I haven't told you the best part yet. Remember how I said the Camp
What?
Spruce was available in the LCs across the province?
Yeah.
The YOLO is available. There are a couple of cans left in the province.
And we got them. You and I have them.
Maybe because according to the website,
Right.
according to the NSLC database, there are 2 in Spring Hill. So if you
Where's that?
if Spring Hill, somewhere in
Yeah.
between Truro and Amherst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to drive
Isn't
that far.
isn't that the
You know,
home
it's
of,
that thing.
you don't know where the home of Anne Murray is? Isn't Anne Murray from Spring Hill?
Is she now? She's one of the famous Nova Scotian AM recording uh, uh, Juno winners.
Okay.
Pl-
Yeah, I was about to say you
go
don't
on.
know where her hometown is, but you've heard of her and you know her award. So yeah, you're back on the trivia team. Honestly,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where she lives. I mean, but in the UK, I think that she definitely had one hit, and it was Snowbird. I don't think she was known for anything else in the UK apart from that. And I would have been just knee high to a grasshopper when that was a
funny
big
you
hit
should say knee high
in
to a
the UK.
grasshopper because she did a children's album, and you may know the word inchworm.
Yeah,
Inchworm.
yeah,
Inchworm.
song as well. Yeah. Danny Kaye.
Something in the mirror.
Danny
Oh, it
Kaye.
was a cover. Okay, never mind. She didn't write that one.
Oh no, she may have done. Yeah, but she may have done. But anyway, can you name the other 3 AM lady Canadian award winners, award-winning songstresses?
I'm going to assume one of them is Alanis Morissette.
Yes.
Avril Lavigne is not the other.
There's 2 more.
AM.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, you said that. Anne Murray
and Anne Murray, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
Oh, and an interesting trivia question. Speaking of, and you'll need to come back. We did try to. We were invited back to the best of. We didn't have our full team strength.
No,
we
had
only
2
three
people.
of us. And we did place, I believe, second last. But here's what he pointed out. He said it's great to have all of these best of teams because even the teams that aren't doing as well, that aren't, it was only about 7 points separating everybody. He says, because for some of the lower, we were still making scores, and he said on any given night that would usually be good enough to clinch first. And I said, I will take that compliment. I think we're doing quite well. We did all right. There was about maybe 2 or 3 questions I thought of that you definitely would have been able to help on, that you would have known that we didn't. I think it was there was a picture. They were showing pictures of people and characters, and I didn't know who it was. And it turned out that it was a picture of Marie Curie. Would you have known?
Oh, I think you sent me that, and I thought that's tough. Yeah. When you said it, I thought, oh yeah, fair enough. I might have guessed that. No, I really wouldn't have, Ross. So I don't think I'd have been much help to you.
And
so you might not have got much more.
I'm trying to think of who else is a Canadian female songstress artist thing. It's not Joni.
Can I give you?
Not Jan Arden.
Can I give you?
Sarah McLachlan.
No, the AM. That's the thing. It's the initials. I AM. So
I can't think of.
Very early 90s, massive international hit that she had with this one song. Can I give you this? Can I give you the song title? And you should get it straight away. Black Velvet.
Amanda Marshall. I didn't realize she was Canadian.
No, not Amanda Marshall, but she's the 4th one.
Okay. But she's saying
so Amanda
Black
Marshall.
Velvet.
That was Alana Miles. Anyway, moving on. Vienna Lagers. Amanda Marshall didn't do Black Velvet. You got the 4th one.
You're right, because Amanda Marshall, she was the Birmingham, and one of the other songs that I didn't like. I didn't like any of Amanda Marshall's music. I would definitely. Yeah. I was a Natalie Imbruglia kind of guy.
Oh, you were
Let
right.
It
Yeah.
Rain was so boring.
Let
Birmingham,
it rain.
Birmingham was her big hit, was one of her big hits, and I still, at the time when it was popular, I couldn't even sing it. I didn't understand the song.
Oh.
Let It Rain was so boring. I didn't understand her
Oh, I
popularity
quite
at
like
all.
that.
Yeah, but you don't
Oh,
you
you
don't
can
like
say that.
Adele, so you are. I don't think your opinion matters here. You say, no, I'll
I'm not
pass on
saying.
Adele, but Amanda Marshall, yes, please.
I don't think I said either of those things. I said I will pass on Adele. I did say, but there are a number of tracks on hers that I don't mind. But I certainly wouldn't listen to an album by her. Amanda Marshall, mate, I couldn't have even told you that she sang "Let It Rain." I'm not going to say I'm going to put any of her music on either.
Yeah,
But
I
there we
guess Alana Miles was just Black Velvet. That was her.
Yeah, that was a huge
Still
international
got
hit.
this thing. Oh no, I know "Song Instead of a Kiss."
I don't know that.
This is a song instead of a kiss.
I still don't know that.
So okay, so
Uh,
here's the thing. As a very small Ute, my sister, who was 5 years older than me, so I was growing up in the '80s, and I was between 7 and 12 years old. Was the height of '80s popularity, and as a 7 to 8 year old, you are not really caring about the zeitgeist of popular music. However, when your sister is 5 years older than you and she is going through her teendom, then
yeah.
basically she is coming home from school and every day on television you are watching the top 20. And there was a show, and I think this was also when was CRTC Origins? Was it around, because I
What
feel like
what is CRTC?
Canadian radio television telecommunications count commission.
Is it
Basically, it was a
a
broadcasting act
station?
that said that no, it was just basically a law that said
Oh,
that in Canada you have to you have to show something like between 60 and 80% Canadian content.
Canadian content. Right. I never heard
Maybe
the
that was
CRTCs. If I have, I've
CRTCC.
forgotten it. Right. Canadian content. Rebecca's made me very aware of that. Yes. Which is why when we're listening to Rewind, I'm listening and I'm like, I don't recognize many
No,
of these songs. No, because a lot of them are from the 80s and it's massive
and
Canadian.
it was a huge thing of
Yeah,
we got to get Canadian
right.
content in there. It
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
wasn't it
yeah.
wasn't the reason that everyone loves Rush. Rush made it famous on their own. The Hip, Tragically Hip, have
Yeah,
their own thing that's weird. Bryan Adams,
yeah, I
Celine
know.
Dion,
Yeah,
they went beyond that. But here in
yeah.
Canada, we were forced to listen to and enjoy things like Kim Mitchell, Frozen
Oh,
Ghost,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Haywire.
Yes.
We
Ah,
was it Debbie Gibson? No, what was the?
these are
Oh no,
only
Debbie Gibson was
people on acts.
American.
Is American. These are only acts that I've come to know just because of Rewind. Occasionally, Rebecca puts it on in the car. I'd never heard of Haywire, even though they played Halifax last year at the what's the name
Man, Black and
down
Blue is
on.
such a good song.
Okay, well I've never heard of them. Also, Kim Mitchell I've only become aware of since that. What's the other? The whole. What's the other? Oh, do you know what? I never even heard of what's his name? Sunglasses at Night. What's his name?
Corey Hart.
Corey. Corey Hart. I'd never heard of him either until Rewind made me listen to
I thought
him.
Glass
By all
Tiger
accounts,
was
he's
Irish.
Glass Tiger. No, they're Scottish stroke Canadian.
Scottish
Glass Tiger.
Canadian. All right. So glass. So
Yes.
basically, I should just be
Yes.
called Glass Tiger from now on. Men Without Hats. They're not Canadian.
Yeah, they are. They're from Montreal. I found that out as well. And
Men
there's only one
Without
song of.
Hats.
Yeah,
Are
absolutely.
you
The
serious?
safety dance.
Hey, oh,
Yeah,
speaking of
yeah, they are.
Montreal, did you listen to some more Angine de Poitrine that I sent you? The microtonal weird stuff.
Let me come clean. No,
Mm.
but but it's on the back burner.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Vienna Lager. It's been sitting here patiently waiting.
it's true. It's true. We got to get to that one. So,
Yeah.
Vienna Lager, brewed in the tradition of Vienna. So, out of 9 locks, the Vienna Lager coming in at 5.2% of these lagers. What it says precisely squat on the can, and it basically just looks like it's a tangerine thing, but I think the city of Vienna is a little bit etched in this orangish, sundowning can of whatnot. But over at ninelocksbrewing.ca, it says rich. Sorry, that's the jalapeno come back up. Rich, toasty, and effortlessly smooth. Our new Vienna Lager pairs classic malt flavor with a crisp finish to create a beer truly worth dancing over. Easy sippin' at 5.2. Go ahead, take this one for a waltz.
Oh, waltz,
What?
Vienna. It is toasty. It's quite bready, quite malty, yeasty.
Malty?
The smell is really,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a little darker than
What is happening here?
I know. This looks amazing. I'm hearing Mozart while I'm pouring it, and that can never be a bad thing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. God. I'm even hearing Mozart when I'm pouring it. That's how Vienna this is.
Name a Mozart song.
A Mozart song.
Yeah, I think
Well, he didn't really do songs.
I've got Beethoven stuck in my head right now, I think.
He didn't really go in for 3-minute ditties, did Mozart? Not too many songs, but he did quite a lot of symphonies. And
I've got Tchaikovsky's Four Seasons and Beethoven's Fifth stuck in my head. Just hum me any Mozart.
Well, Vivaldi did the Four Seasons, so you can't have that one. I am triviaing it. That's okay. That's okay, man. I thought I had to throw that one in.
Tchaikovsky was the Nutcracker Suite. Sorry.
Oh, he was, and you'd know all about that
you'd think.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know.
Cool. Apparently
it's not quite. I'm not going to get it all in my glass, and if I pour any more, I'm going to spill it all over the seat. That's what I'm going to do. This is a material seat. I'm sitting on a material seat. I don't want to spill my beer. That was Mozart, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Mozart. When he rebranded in the early '80s as Madonna.
Can you smell the can? There's a lot going on in there.
So much jalapeno.
Yeah, I know.
This is not what I was expecting
very different
at all. Have we had a Vienna style lager before? Because I had a look, and in our database, there's no references to the words Vienna.
Oh dear, this might be its own thing because it's a million miles from what we've just had with the other two. The other two were very light affairs. This isn't a light affair. This is 5.2, right? This has got some.
A lot of these look very red. Yes, it's a light lager, not heavy and dessert like light and crisp, but characterized by malty aroma and a slight sweet maltiness. Okay.
This might be it. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's dive.
Have at it.
Cheers. Amadeus. Oh, Amadeus.
Wow.
Oh. But it's not. It's orangey. I mean, the can is orange, but there's a oranginess, slight.
Maybe a little, but no, that is just a malty sweetness. This is caramel. Wow.
Oh, there's caramel.
There's
a sweetness there, but there's a tiny hint of orange.
That's almost too rich to want a second one. I don't know how to describe it.
Ooh, really? Yep. I'm not a lager man. You know that. And I, and neither of us are big into lagers, but
these are all so interestingly different.
Yeah, they are. They are all
The
different.
first, honestly, the Camp Spruce is the only one that I think could possibly taste like what I would traditionally call a lager. It's the closest one, and yet even it is a peg up.
All
I
three of these are way better than what I would traditionally call a lager. I hated
yeah,
lagers growing up. I thought lagers were just, they were just so, they lacked in flavor. There was no backbone to them. They were just what teenagers and early 20 somethings trailer and yobbos in the UK just drunk pints and
yeah.
pints of shitty lager. That's
No,
how I came to hate lagers.
no matter where I put this in my mouth, it lingers on
Yeah,
the front of my tongue and disappears from the roof of my mouth in the
right.
back. It's so easy to get through, and it teaches you to maintain focus on the front of the flavor because it's just so clean and crisp. I it's kind of flavorless at the back, but I don't hate that because it's just ignoring. It's just saying I taste great, and now I'll go away. And you say yes, I agree.
I used to hate them, like I said, because all I knew was the
If
mass-produced crappy lagers. But craft lagers here in Nova Scotia, I'm liking pretty much every one of them, aren't I? 'Cause if you had a look through your
currently, yeah,
really nerdy pie chart, I'm really digging craft lagers. It's quite, even though it's sweet
yeah,
and quite delicious. Is there a dryness to this as well? You said it left you. I can't even still can't say it.
salivating.
Salvatore.
You can go to your salivating. That's fine.
Oh, good. I'll
It
leave. I'll jump on the verb. It's
this
quite dry.
this one, no, I find this one quenches my thirst. I find the jalapeno leaves me salivating, but this
Okay.
one just hits you with it, and yeah, you want a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's entirely different lager. All three of them. But they are all very enjoyable. It's not one I say, no, I don't want another one of those.
I don't want another Camp Spruce. I Nope.
I do on a hot day when I've just finished my mowing. The Camp Spruce
I
hit the nail on the head.
really.
Yeah, because it was what 4%. I was like, yeah, I could easily have
Yeah,
another
it's
one of those.
true, but
It,
no, there's a weird.
yeah,
There's an extra. Oh my goodness. That was me that time. My internet is giving us a hard time tonight. Oh, and there it goes again. Wow. Ugh.
you're all right, buddy.
I hope so. My internet connection is just being a bit of a fartsicle.
I've got purple cow. Who do you have?
Same.
You have purple cow too.
Yeah.
Are we supporting local?
Well,
Support local.
paying
I think
less, saving,
paying less. Absolutely.
paying a quarter of what it is to not
Yeah.
to I don't know. Is Bell local?
Yeah.
I don't think from
Yeah, we decided
West.
with dry purple cow, and it worked very well for a sofa. Yeah, I'm getting just a hint of orange, a malty sweetness which I wouldn't normally associate with lagers. Bready, yeasty, and really, really lovely. And it's gonna win for the three lagers that are on it. but they're all very, very different, and
They're all
they've
quite
all ticked
different.
boxes.
But yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I know what you're saying, and
yeah,
I am glad that we didn't just compare ye old apples with apples.
yeah. Me too.
Because I think they are their own little delightful monster, and luckily, in going to if you find your research, because that's why I wish it was on the damn can, because it's just Vienna style lager, and you think, I don't I don't know where Vienna is, whatever, I'll drink it, and all of a sudden it comes out and you say, oh, hello, this is a copper malty amalgam of craziness. Lager seems weird, but you have to go to the source, rich, toasty, effortlessly smooth, pairs classic malt flavor with a crisp finish to create a beer truly worthy. And yeah, yeah, it does what it says on the website. There's nothing written on the can, so you gotta. It's too much research.
You said you'd. I love that. I'm winging this right now. You said, and you go. I don't know where Vienna is, but let's play that. Do you remember that silly game we played a couple of years ago? We played five famous Belgians, and then we played five
Yep.
famous Germans, which was a lot easier. And maybe there was some Czechs thrown in over there. Well,
Vienna in Austria?
Austrians. It is. It is. It is a wonderful Austrian, classical Austrian city. I believe it's their capital city. Without looking up,
Oh,
Ross. Without looking up, I know you don't do it. Don't run to the internet.
I was about to, but I'm stopping.
Name
myself.
5 famous Austrians.
Was Mozart Austrian?
I believe he was.
Was Hitler Austrian?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
The world's most famous Austrian. Yeah, yeah.
Like you want to
yeah.
put that kind of under the belt type thing.
Yeah.
Was Franz Ferdinand Austrian?
Check that out. Check that out.
Check and see. Franz.
Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah. Former heir presumptive. Was the eldest son of Archduke of Austria, the younger brother. See, I was trying to remember
Cool.
if he was from another country, but shot in. I knew his killing set off the First World War.
World War One.
But
yeah.
I couldn't remember.
And then as an homage to that, the great Scottish group named themselves Franz Ferdinand.
Yep. And can I? Oh, have I ever told you this story? See, you know their big hit. Their big hit.
Take me out.
Yeah. I had that, and I'm listening to music in the car. And we have music in the car, and Jo, when she was about she was probably about 6 or 7, and I'd be listening to the music, and she really loved that. I'm like, yeah, I love this song. And about a week later, we get back in the car. She says, Dad, can we listen to that song again, the one I love? And I said, oh, which one's that? She says, Say Meow. And I went, what's Say Meow? Say meow? Like a cat song? No. It just goes, say meow. You know that one? It goes, say meow. No, that... Okay, yes, we can listen to that song. Yes, absolutely. We can listen.
Brilliant.
We can listen to Say Meow. And to this day, that song has remained Say Meow. That's what she thought it was.
Well, it wasn't until you just told me that. So now every time I hear it, I'm going to call it Say
You don't
Meow.
know. You say meow. Arnold Schwarzenegger is in this list. I should have thought of him.
Oh, of course he is.
I would have known him.
Yes.
I don't remember most of these people. No.
Niki Lauda, is he there? Formula One racing.
Oh, I wouldn't
Daniel
know him
Bruhl. No, but he was massive in the 70s.
Oh my God,
Although he wasn't massive.
Composers. Okay, so you've got there was a couple from there, wasn't there? Several of the Haydns, Joseph and Michael.
Okay.
The Haydn brothers.
Haydn.
Yeah, Mozart. Okay, there he is. Schmidt. A lot of Strausses. Strausses.
Of course. Or because it's a Vienna. That's they even sort of mentioned, isn't it? The waltz on the can. Did they not?
Yes.
Right.
But see, as a dumb Canadian, I just assumed that was referencing someone named Matilda.
Funny. That's a reference to my hat that I was wearing earlier on.
Oh,
No, of course, all of the waltzes were all done by your Austrians. Well, of course, all your waltzes were done by your Austrians, weren't they? Yeah, yeah. Your Johans, yeah, they were responsible for most of the waltzes.
I don't think I could. I'm looking down this name of famous Austrians, and I don't. Other than I should have known Schwarzenegger, but I think I did pretty well.
Yeah,
Just off
I think you did all right.
off me own
You,
dome piece.
yeah,
But
you went straight to Hitler, and that was a gimme straight away.
the most famous. They probably do not. Yeah, I mean they're not putting them on the currency anytime soon. But I feel like
No,
that's
I
probably
don't
the
think so.
most famous. Well, there's a question. Who is the more famous Austrian, Mozart or Hitler?
That's a toughie.
Hmm.
I know who was the most respected, the most revered of the two, the more revered of the two. I would
Despite the
imagine.
fact that he might not have been the nicest chap to his wife
Did you
and
see?
family.
Oh yeah, but nor was Hitler. Are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that Hitler was a lovely guy to his wife and his family?
I am not.
So therefore,
I am.
he gets.
I am
So
just
he gets
saying.
the nod.
What I'm saying is, Mozart does not get an automatic pass because Hitler was the worst Austrian.
Even worse than Schwarzenegger.
Oh, way worse.
Way worse. Way worse.
Yeah.
But I give you Twins, the movie. Now rethink that.
Oh, I was being facetious. I love Arnie. I love I liked. Oh, it wasn't called 9 months because that was Hugh Grant and Julianne Moore.
Okay.
But what was the one where Schwarzenegger was pregnant with Emma Thompson's child? What was that called? It was also a Danny DeVito.
I
Mr.
can
Mom?
see the
No,
front.
it wasn't.
I can see the front
Junior.
cover of it. Oh, okay.
Junior.
Yeah, I can see the front
Terrible
cover.
movie.
I have not.
I liked
I was going to say. Did you also know? This is purely coincidental, but about 3 hours ago, I found out that said Arnie is doing another Conan movie next year.
I did read that, and I will reserve
Right.
judgment. I
Yeah.
have become very. It's been a good 20 years now that when someone quote unquote comes out of retirement to be in like
Yes.
when Stallone did the not the Replacements. It was the
Oh, with all the other hard men.
yeah.
That way. Yeah.
And
Yeah. I forget what that's called as well.
And honestly, if you
Yeah.
want a good version of what that movie should be, go and watch Red and Red 2 with Bruce Willis
I
and
didn't
and
even like that.
you didn't like Red?
No,
I thought Red was quite good.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
No,
Freeman
yeah,
and Helen
yeah.
Mirren and
Helen Mirren. Yeah.
John Malkovich.
Yeah.
I thought that
Yeah.
was much better done.
Okay. Well, I didn't see the one with all Jason Statham and all the other hard men in it. Yeah, I wouldn't bring myself to watch it, but I did watch Red because I respected the actors in it, and I was still left a bit feeling like, oh god, this is just an
Maybe
excuse.
that's it.
Like,
If you watch the Stallone
throw a bunch
one,
of
the Red seems Oscar worthy in comparison.
right,
100%.
okay. All right. Hey, mate, it's knocking on 9:15.
It is a little. I have things to do. I have beer to bring to the wife.
Yeah.
See what she
Can,
thinks of some of these.
Good. I think she might like the second one.
I hope
Actually,
she
if you're
likes
gonna
the
take it to
jalapeno
Brittany.
one. Yes, I haven't
Yeah, I
mispronounced
think
it
she
yet, but I
might.
will now.
Yeah, I think she will as well because it's got a tiny hint, a kind like a nod to a
That's
sour.
good because then
I'm
I can
going.
happily sip at this Vienna one.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
corner.
yeah. I'm going back to the first one all those years ago, and
It just didn't hit.
I like it. It's
Did not
really
impress me.
refreshing. Sorry.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
for for a summery lager after
Mm,
mowing the lawn or sitting on the beach, and Cabana Boy brings out a 4% lager and says, "Do you want one of it, Cabana Boy?" I was like, "Yo, I'll have another one of those, please." Yes, I really rather like that. That's an 8 out of 10 summery lager for me.
do you know what? I also
Yeah,
gave it an 8 because I didn't like
there
it
you
very much.
go.
There you go.
Funny, I give it 8 because I like it. You give it 8 because you didn't like it
We've
very
run
much.
into this several times.
Right.
uh,
Okay. But you're still saying, but it's still a beer. Therefore, it gets 8 out of 10 because
yeah, because it's drinkable and it's fine. It's just not great.
right.
Because
No, it's not great, doesn't it?
8 out of 10
Doesn't
is
have to be great.
great, which is why I went up from there. Where do you go? Are you into the? Are you having a go at
Oh,
the spice?
YOLO. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm smelling it again. It's still got butter beans and pepper and like green pepper to me. And by the way, I did notice I was meant to say it like about 8 times when you were holding up the can.
Oh, sorry.
Your nail varnish matched it perfectly. It's like you were
Of the
like,
can.
I want,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it
Look at,
did a
I mean,
little.
look at that.
Well,
It did, didn't it?
so when I got bored and I did these, do you know what? Here's the motif. It was green with the yellow dandelions on the lawn. So yeah,
Oh,
the green and
it's
yellow,
springy.
very springy.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, hopefully
very nice.
summery, but yes. The Vienna Lager is available in Truro, Johow, Lower Sackville. It's still available in a lot of the NSLCs as well, and way more than the YOLO. I can't two two
Yeah,
left in the
two.
whole province. Good luck, get out to Annapolis, Annapolis Royal, and buy it right at the source, which is I think what I did.
I don't think they're going to be doing that. If it's only two left, and it definitely is a summary thing, maybe they ain't going to be. That was a small batch, wasn't it? And oh, talking of small batch, the Vienna Lager even says it's a small batch. So they're not doing many of those either.
Mm,
But I've seen a few of them in the liquor
so
stores. I've got to give I've got to give the YOLO an 8.5
okay.
out of 10. Yeah, it's a step up. Um, I'm, I think you said something quite interesting there about the jalapeno, jalapeno beers. I think maybe we should, in future times, maybe during the summer, it's definitely going to be a summery kind of thing, to
Mm,
throw three of these together just to see. Because I believe there is another peppery one out there as well.
is
I think we've had
there?
in the past. I think so. I think we've had another a peppery affair in the past. And I bet we could find another one. Doesn't have to be right now, but I reckon we could have a bit of fun with that. And the Vienna Lager wins, Ross. It does win just because uh, it's just it's stronger. It's got more going on. It's more. Um, it's I love a malty thing. You
Mm-hmm.
know that.
I
Yeah, and
I
there's just
I marked
sweet
them in
and
that same ski
yeah,
slope pattern
yeah.
going
It's
up.
9 out of 10.
Nice. I went with a 9.3 for the YOLO jalapeno and a
Ooh.
9.4 for the Vienna. I just loved it. Loved it too much. But when we're back, when this starts actually doing things, but
Cool.
but
I don't think your internet is gonna last.
I don't think it is either. We're getting out of here. But you are right. There is another jalapeno. Garrison currently, and
Ah,
I looked this up in the NSLC. Garrison has a jalapeno ale 5.0,
yeah.
and it's in the NSLCs right now. So I think we need to somehow collect the three jalapenos: the El Diablo, the YOLO, and the creatively named Garrison Jalapeno Ale.
You can't. There was two. You're gonna have to go driving to where is it?
Annapolis Royal. It's
Oh,
not that far. It's just up the.
oh no no no. No, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of NSLCs. Yes, going to Annapolis Royal itself.
Yeah,
Wow.
and we can get the YOLO.
Okay, cool.
And then compare it because
Yeah, yeah,
the Garrison is in the so the Garrison and the El Diablo
yeah,
are in the NSLC and they're only down Halifax
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Enfield-ish is where Good Robot store is. And they've got one in Roby Street too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Thanks, man.
tasty.
Take you, take your Toronto Blue Leafs t-shirt, and I'll see you again very soon. I'm out of here. Good night.
It's purple. It's it's not blue. I know it comes across as blue on the thing. Anyway, if you stuck around, thank you. But hopefully it's come through as in one piece. We are here every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 9 on the YouTube page, youtube.com/. At Drink NS Dry. You can find our podcast on all the podcasty places. Hopefully, I'll start updating that. The YouTube page will have some more things, and then some more clips and excerpts and edits and whatnot up. Or Drink NS Dry on the YouTubes, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, and the TikToks even. Man, I should have a look at our views. We did pretty well for a little while there. But yeah, and I want to thank Ian for being here with me tonight. I want to thank Nine Locks and Annapolis Brewing Company and Big Spruce for the beers that we drank tonight. And just for being awesome in the Nova Scotia. I want to thank the Nova Scotia craft brewing industry, craft beer industry, because it's really easy to do this because everything is so delightfully tasty. Drink local, drink often. And we'll see you next week.